How's it going, Forex Trader? Joshua Desmond Samuel. I'm back on YouTube. Enough of that. My name is Desmond Samuel. I got 4 years of trading experience under my belt. I'm a swing trader. Today I'm actually back on your screen to talk to you guys about Forex. Okay, so on this channel, what I simply do is share trading tips, my experience, document my entire process as a trader, how I'm building my portfolio, and how I'm growing as a person as well. All right, holistic growth. All right, so growing spiritually, physically, financially, academically, and all the other collies. You get me? So guys, Dembele just won Ballon d'Or, man. This is mad. That guy's been on fire. This guy's been on serious fire, bro. Ballon d'Or was, although I wasn't expecting Cole Palmer, but yeah, you know how it is, man. These guys are, I don't trust this. I don't trust these people, guys. I don't trust them. But yeah, that's just by the way. Yeah, so back to Forex now. So we have the XY. So after the first cut rates, the XY plummeted, and now we are starting to see a reversal to the upside. And I can explain to you guys the reason as to why this is happening. So this is one of the reasons as to why there is always a point in your Forex trading business where you get carried away with the trend. You think everything will keep going down. You think it's gonna keep giving you a series of lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. That's not always the case. At some point, the market needs to take a break. At some point, there'll be reversals. At some point, there'll be range. At some point, there'll be consolidation. These are the things that you need to always put into consideration as you're trading. As I always preach to you guys, there is no one size fits all. You need to understand that with every trend comes a corresponding pullback or range. Okay, with every trend comes a corresponding range. The market does not trend 24/7 365. It doesn't always work that way. There will be pullback, there will be consolidations here and there. You get me? So yep, so the XY landed at a very critical point. So that has, I think, it's currently at a third touch of a trend line on a monthly time frame. You get me? Ascending trend line on a monthly time frame, and you guys know what that means. By now, you ought to know on this channel. I've taught you guys that third touch of the trend line always does the trick. Always does. If the first one doesn't do anything, second one moves like you. The third touch always sends the market pull. Just pull. It just pull. Just does like pull. Just pull. Oh my goodness, man. So yeah, third touch of the trend line on a monthly time frame, sending the XY back to the upside. And this is going to affect the rest of the XSS USD pairs, that is the pound sterling, euro dollar, AED USD, NZD USD, all other XSS USD pairs will start to drop, because you need to understand that there's something called inverse correlation, and one of the ways to actually, and this is why, first of all, if you're a trader or if you're a newbie trader, you need to grab the mentorship program. The link is in the pinned comment. Like so, I just released my course, and this caters to every single thing you're looking for. If you're a swing trader, position trader, day trader, scalper, any kind of trader you are, prop firm guy, private equity guy, hedge fund manager, click the link in the pinned comment. It's literally $250. It will literally save you a lot of money. You see all these losses that people are taking up and down. Come and learn how to trade the right way, guys. You guys have seen me here, man. I've done over, I think I've done over 600% return on investment this year alone. Okay, and when I say this thing, people think I take 100 trades in a month. I'm a quality guy. If you know me personally, those that know me know I'm a quality guy. I can't wait for a month for one good setup to come, and when it comes, I go hard. Do you understand? And this is one of the things that you can actually implement in your trading. Don't worry, man. Every single thing in terms of trading plan, strategy, anything you want to learn is there in the pinned comments. The link is in the pinned comments, literally next to nothing. Help yourselves. You can literally end the year with a bang. One of the things that helps us as traders is that we start, well, for my kind of trader and my students, is that I encourage them to go over the course, refresh their memory, so it sets them on the right track to start the new year. Okay, so one of the things, so we do something called a yearly retreat, where at the end of the year, people just take a break and go and re-strategize on their goals and look at things carefully and plan properly. And one of the things you need to put into consideration, is your trading strategy. You need to look at your P&L balance sheet for the year. What have you done so far? Like, how's it looking? Is it healthy, or is it looking like it has lost weight? You know how this thing they be, Is it looking healthy? It's looking like it's looking very exactly. So go over your P&L balance sheet. This is why I always recommend that people always connect their accounts to my FS book. That is an unbiased system that can literally document your entire trading proclivities. You can see all of them there, literally you cannot tweak it. It's there live and direct. Your buyer, sell, losses, profit, whatever thing is there live and direct. Do you understand that? It teaches you accountability. When you know that there is an external audit auditing your trading activity and your proclivities, you'll be wiser. You'll be a lot wiser. You guys just blow money up and down, and just enough of it. You have just grab the mentorship program link below. It's literally next to nothing. It teaches how to also trade proprietary firm. If you're the type that likes to trade prop firm, the link is below. It caters to every single thing, and guess what? We'll be updating it for the students in the mentorship room here. So we're gonna add something called Bybit features. So I'm gonna add something that a features trading concept that has actually helped me a lot. So I'll teach you guys how you can actually go on to make 400% return on investment, 300% return on investment on one single. Guys, there are a plethora of ways you can make money from the market. It doesn't necessarily have to be just currency pairs. You can use the same strategy and take it to crypto, and it's even easier to make money from crypto. From my experience, so you can make 300% on one trade. What, Forex? Forex takes a while, bro. Takes a while. That's why this course is put together for you in particular. For you watching this, grab it. Save yourself the stress. See people blowing account up and down. You can actually, you have 3 months to the end of the year. You can definitely do wonders. I'm telling you. If this is all you do for the rest of the year, if learning how to trade profitably and in the right way is what you do, and for this remaining quarter of the year, please do it. Please do it. Next year will be very, 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 very ballistic. Next year will be very crazy. You have lots of volatility. Just look at what you've done this year. Next year has to be different. You get me? As of what I think July, August, I was already doing like 600% return on investment. You guys know I can put it up here, 600% return on investment as of August. Do you understand? So you guys need to pick up the pace, be on this wavelength. This is the way to go. I'm like Moses. I bring my staff. This is the way to go. This is the best strategy ever. This is the best mentorship program for you guys out there. I'm not here to sell you market lifestyle. I teach you exactly what works. Do you understand me? Okay, I've got a few questions to talk to you guys about. I got several crucial. All right, enough of the apps. I got a few questions to talk to you guys about. I got the euro dollar to the downside. I've got pound sterling to the downside. I've got DXY to the upside. I've got USD CAD to the upside. All these pairs are actually starting to rally, and I'm here to actually walk you through the entire process. So be short, you walk. So be sure to watch the video right from now to the end. So be sure to watch the video to the end, and let me know what you think about them in the comments. And if you have any opinions or whatever thing you'd like to discuss with me about. Alright, so be sure to watch the video right through to the end, because I like to leave the best pair for the absolute last. You get me? So thank you so much, and thank you for the birthday wishes though. I really appreciate all that. Yeah, guys, so I have something really, really amazing to talk to you guys about. So today here, I've been using a platform called Vibe Trader. So Vibe Trader is an AI-powered platform that helps you reach your trading apex, as it says. Yeah, you know that backtesting can be really boring, and journaling can be one of the most boring things to do as a trader. However, there is a platform that can make that all seamless and hands-free for you. Introducing Vibe Trader AI. So this is a website that will actually help to document your trades. So this is exactly what the website looks like. So it's called vibetrader.ai. So this would help to document your trades, okay, and then also help to backtest your trades. That is to say, now they have like a record of the data, your trading activities, and then they're able to very carefully. All right, so they use an advanced AI system to actually check your trades, analyze your trades, and then help you to understand your most profitable pattern in the market. That is, they check carefully which one has made the most money consistently, then they recommend that to you. Isn't that amazing? That is mind-blowing. It's amazing. So yeah, all you have to do is just connect your broker, and then they also accept MT4. So all you have to do is just connect your broker, and things will literally go simple. Like, bro, you need to check. Like, I have actually checked this out. It is amazing. You have no idea what you're sitting on, man, guys. You guys are in for a long ride. Imagine just having something connected to your broker, and every single thing you do is as you're back testing, they are actually documenting the entire process. They're helping you journal your trades. You can actually go back and review them. It's so amazing. It's so seamless. It makes trading so interesting. Honestly speaking, I think everyone needs to check this out. You guys really have to check this out. All right, traders. So after you create your account and you've logged in, what you need to simply do is come here. It says launch Vibe Trader. Now, once you click on launch Vibe Trader, it brings you straight to the inside platform. As you can see, they have trading view inbuilt here. You can change the currency pair of your choice to maybe euro, dollar, whatever thing you want to use. You can actually switch your time frame here. So they got the time frame feature, they got the indicator strategy. If you're the type that lets you trade fair value gaps and all sorts of things, just click on this drop down menu, pops up nicely. You can see your fair value gap on here. You can see other blocks. Every single thing you need is on here. Then you can switch your candlesticks. So every single thing you need is on there. So you can switch your candlesticks to maybe line chart or area chart, anything that really resonates with you. Vibe Trader has you covered. Yeah, so now down here you get to see your trading orders. So by the way, you get to connect your broker. So whatever broker of your choice, this is a global platform. They accept whatever broker of your choice. All right, so just click on connect here, add broker, then enter your credentials, and then every single thing pops out nicely like so. All right, so now let's get back to the dashboard real quick. So this is where you get to see all the orders you've placed. Okay, every single thing you've placed so far on this account. It shows you your real account information from the beginning to the end. Then this feature shows you the current trade that are running at the moment. Say for instance now you open a sell on GPUSD here, which I believe you guys are actually selling here. You would definitely see it running on here like so. Then this is a journaling aspect where you come on here. Like I said, you can choose whatever date of your choice. You can go maybe as far back as 2023, or you come all the way to 2024, whatever choice you want to see. Yeah, so after you select your date, come and click on detailed journal. It takes you straight to your detailed journal activity, like every single thing detailed here for you to see your trading activities. Yeah, now back to the platform here, you can actually see that on the right hand side we have something called AI trading assistant. So this helps you to literally anything you need is on this platform concerning trading. I kid you not, this is a website. Yeah, just come on the website vibetrader.ai. All right, so welcome back to the inside of my screen. The first pair we have here is the dollar card, the USD CAD. As you can see, so if you've been with me for a while, you may have seen me call USD card to the downside. However, for some reason they got here and then failed to continue lower. So in this case, what this simply means is that the market is starting to reverse to the upside, because we're actually going ahead to break above the blue bar. And whenever this happens, the market tends to move to the next key level. Yeah. The market move from one key level to the next key level, as I always say on this channel. So now what do we have here? For this to happen here, this is exactly a weekly daily. This is a weekly bullish. So this is a bullish weekly engulfing candlestick, as you can see. And you guys now do something called the chart hierarchy, where I go from the monthly time frame all the way to the weekly time frame, and then all the way down to the 4-hour time frame. I work my way down because I like to see the best eye perspective of things. So as you can see, every single thing looks poised for some bullish momentum to the upside. And as you can see here, this is a clear weekly engulfing candle. Engulf 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 months of trading activity engulfed in 1 week. That is huge. Okay, and it didn't only engulf, it also broke above the blue bar and starting to point to the upside. So this is potentially reversal. So what this means for us is that in the nearest future we could be seeing the USD card rally to the upside. Now scaling down to the daily time frame. By the way, there is an ascending trend line somewhere that is being respected. All right, so if you come on here and plot it nicely, you can see that that's exactly the market did actually break below, but it failed to sustain below, so it broke back up. So this is a false break, and you guys know that whenever the dollar index does, is the dollar card also tends to do the exact same thing. So as you can see, this starting to point to the upside. So this was supposed to be a head and shoulders pattern, but it failed. However, it started to reverse to the upside here. So this is the triple bottom, and the market is starting to point to the upside. And now what we are noticing here is a potential demand level creation, because the market is currently, that's the first pullback after the pullback. So the first pullback after the breakout. So that's the first breakout after the pullback. So this is more or less the beginning of the demand level creation. So the market is definitely going to rally from here and then come back and test it nicely. So what we need to see is something like this, continuation to the upside, then a pull back to that blue bar like so, and then we reverse to the upside. Exactly. So we reverse to the upside. Yeah. So this is exactly what we're waiting for in the dollar card. And you guys know, whenever this happens, or if it plays out nicely, you would definitely see the dollar, the exercise USD pairs collapse. I'm talking about the pound sterling, the euro dollar, and then the rest of the pairs. Yeah. So, and then also one other thing you need to take note of is the Fibonacci, because you're still trading inside of a downward Fibonacci play like so. So anything could pretty much happen at this point. That's why I'm not really eager to hop on a trade at this point. I'm quite patient. Those of you guys that know me personally, I can wait for an entire month for a trade setup to materialize. So what I simply need to see is the market needs to come up here, break above the 0.618 region, and then this throws any probability of the market dumping to the downside. It throws it out the window. So I have clear runway. You get me? So I need to see it rally above and then come back and test that blue bar nicely, balance off, and then give me a nice decent entry, forward bounce or Fibonacci, or even a counter trend line break. One of those conditions have to be met, and then I'll definitely be hopping on this. So I'll definitely be hopping on the trades, and I'm back here to let you guys know exactly what's happening. Okay, so that's just that about USD CAD. So let's see how things look on the 4-hour time frame. You guys know I like to do business on the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame is literally so this was the first demand level being created. Allow the market move here, let it go, let it rally. So on its way back down, that's exactly where you want to hop on here. So that's just that about that. All things being equal, we should be seeing, provided that the dollar index continues to gain strength, we may be seeing the extra rally into 1.41165, and then give us a decent pullback from there so we can work with. So that's that for the USD CAD. By the way, before I continue, guys, if you found value in this video so far, I urge you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon so that whenever I drop a video like this, you'll be amongst the very first few to see and then capitalize. So the next pair we have here is the dollar index himself. So the XY has been the actual guy causing the ruckus in the market. Anything that the SY does pretty much determines what the foreign exchange market would actually do. All right, so right now we're actually stuck at a sideways movement. The market actually came and then balanced out at a total of a trend line, which most likely send this market to the upside. You guys know total of the trend line always does the trick. So let me just give you guys the monthly time frame perspective so you see things clearly. So now these are looks on the monthly time frame. First touch here, all right, was very decent. Okay, third touch, and then this is this is the weekly time frame. So the market simply starts on a very crucial level, and anything around this level, anything that happens around here pretty much determines what's going to happen here. And as it stands, the market has failed to hold below here. Instead, the market fall all the way back up, and I've tested it nicely, and I've started to point to the upside because it's broken into the trend line. So these are looks on a daily time frame. I will not be surprised to see the extra rally into the blue bar 99 or even 100 price point. So once you see that, most likely be testing and playing around that level, and then potentially even be in for a full-blown reversal. Okay, so now the S&P 500 has, you guys know I call the S&P 500 right from that point to 6,700 basis points, and as it stands, we not only hit 6,700, but we actually exceeded that. So we're actually around to 6,700 basis points. So actually route to 7,000 basis points. You need to understand that the stock market has a bullish sentiment. Everybody's looking to buy stock, and that even drives it higher and higher. All right, so if you ever have a bearish trend in the stock market, it's only just a pullback. If you ever see a downward trend on the S&P, it's just a pullback here to continue higher. So this is exactly how things look. Actually broken above this level, and we actually created a demand level. And you guys know what I say, the market must create a demand level, then come back and balance out to test it nicely. So there's a second touch like so. So this will likely be the third touch that will actually blow through the roof. So all things being equal, I should be seeing the S&P pull back into 6,570 basis points like so. Once I see a very beautiful pullback inside there like so, this would most likely give us a bullish engulfing candle on the 4-hour time frame. That's exactly what we need to see. And then once you get that condition met, I'll be here again to let you guys know, which is why I urge you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon so that whenever I drop a video like this, you'll be among the very first few to see it and then capitalize on these trades. So it's a very simple procedure here. Tap on this guy like so and then rally to the upside. Okay. So I think just that about the S&P 500. Now you need to understand that whatever the S&P does affects the US 30 and then Nasdaq. Okay, so if the S&P is bullish, best believe US 30 and Nasdaq will definitely follow suit and follow the bullish trend. Yeah. So let's see what the Nasdaq also has to offer. So we have a similar structure here, kind of like the demand level created here. So we have the Nasdaq has to pull back into 23,890 basis points. Want to see a decent pullback? I have no iota of that. This guy will most likely rally to 27 or 30,000 basis points. So you need to also understand that the market just keep coming off of. You need to also understand that the market is just coming off of a very strong demand level here, and then you guys know that this is an impulsive move. After an impulsive move comes a potential correction, yeah, a corresponding correction. So So as we have from here to here is an impulsive drop. So what we need to see is a pullback into 23,900 basis point. Like so, once we see it nicely and if I have a very decent balance, like so, then the Nasdaq will most likely rally to the upside. And if you're a type that likes to buy and hold, this is an opportunity. If you're a day trader type that likes to day trade all the stocks, this is also an opportunity for you. All right. Do yourself a favor, click on that subscribe button and then turn on the bell icon. Yeah. So I think that's it about that. So we have crude oil here. So this is also starting to show signs of bearishness. So I'm actually very, very bearish on crude oil, and I believe that all things being equal, I'm never shy to come on here to let you guys know what my perspective and my opinion is on crude. As you can see, I called out crude from this point. I've actually gone ahead. We didn't only smash my TP, we actually blew through my target and at $61.55 a barrel. And as it stands, we're actually poised to drop further into $55 a barrel, like so. So these are how things look. We have a very clear break here following these daily engulfing candles. So I believe that this was a weekly bearish engulfing candle. I believe so, because let me see. Yep, so that's it. So this was a bearish engulfing weekly candle. Yeah, so that is huge. So best believe this market most likely pull back deeper and then continue dropping lower. That's exactly what happens in the market. Yeah. Because the high time frame always points in that narrative. The high time frame always, determines what the market will do. And as a swing trader, and I want you guys to also switch to swing trading. If you guys are not already there, this is the best trading strategy and the most sustainable, trading approach. This also gives you ample time. Then it also lets your money compound over time. So you most likely have the market pull back into the midpoint of this entire length of this candlestick and then continue. So we might actually be seeing crude oil pulling to $62 a barrel, and then from there will actually collapse. So my prime target remains $55 a barrel. So in a 4-hour time frame, this is exactly what it looks like. So what this simply means is that I expect this guy to pull back into it. Then also one of the ways to know the midpoint of a pullback, or let's just say where the market most likely or ought to pull back into, is by the use of Fibonacci. So if you're able to connect the midpoint to the bottom here, it lets you know where the midpoint is, and that's around that 0.618 and 0.5 region. So this brings us to the 63.50 region, like so. So once you see that decent bounce off of that, we'll definitely be locking, this guy for short all the way down to $55 a barrel. So we have a lot of, peep to the downside. However, so what we need to see is a pullback, or in the event the market does continue, to fall from here, what we simply need to see is allow the market go, okay? Let it second pullback, so allow the market move. So on its way back up, that's where you actually want to execute this trade. And there we have it, Forex traders. Once again, guys, the link to the mentorship program is literally in the pinned comment, like so. Be sure to check it out, man. It's literally next to nothing. Save yourself the short of blowing an account and following all these gurus online, send you guys fake lifestyle. Come and hop on the mentorship program. I'm not here to market lifestyle. I market results. I market student results. You guys have seen it. We make money here, guys. Don't play with us, eh? There's money in this business. You just have to find the right guy, to be honest, and have the right mindset, and then get the right information. You make a lot of money from this market. All right, enough about that. So let me know if you have any questions about the setups in the comments.